Okay. Today I'm going to do a play test of the latest patch. I'm not running it right from Steam. I'm just going to do a play test inside the debugger just in case anything on the latest build is broken. It should all be good. There's a number of new things that I'm super excited about. We do have some gamepad vibration now. I'm just realizing this is a little broken, so I will do a tiny minor patch just on this focus element. I think it's because of the way I did the focus. These streams are always like half gameplay, half me fixing stuff. I don't know why it's skipping over that actually. It's totally skipping that checkbox. That one's good. Why is it doing that? I think it may be something in the script that's changing the focus. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, difficulty option, focus neighbor bottom, focus neighbor top. So we're going to change this to be the gamepad vibration. Yeah. Hopefully that fixes it. So it was difficulty option, and then this is going to become, there we go. So that did not take long to find a very, very minor patch. Hopefully there's nothing else that's major, like show-stopping stuff. We will see. We will see. I'm just checking to see that I'm actually live on YouTube, and that I didn't screw something up here. All right, I am live. I think I'm going to update the caption or I'm going to update the thumbnail on my other video too, so that's just going to take a second here. Change thumbnail. We need to go to Steam Playtest patches. Yeah, that thumbnail is just better. So we're going to do the better thumbnail. Cool. Yeah, so I'm hoping that works. Nice. Okay, so that is all good. Survival mode. Everything's unlocked right now. What I am going to do, I have two different save files that I'm kind of going back and forth between. And this is not something that I've exposed yet, but I think it would be nice to have multiple save files. I use it for debugging a lot, but I don't think it's really super important, I guess. So basically this one here is like this is my like in progress save file. So this one feels a little bit more real. You know, the other one's just for like debugging and stuff. This one represents actually like where I am in my skill tree, right? So I've got level 1 on the whetstone, but I definitely want to try to get that auger. So what I'm going to go for this time is a 2-day run. Let's see if I can make it 2 days and the game doesn't blow up. And we'll take some food, some water, and I think that's all we're going to get. There's no point in taking bait because you can't get to ice fishing like unless you have the auger and the fishing rod, so there's no point to do that really. All right, so I think we're good to go. I am going to be relying on finding a public use cabin in order to actually survive. We're in a storm, so it doesn't look crazy bad. Oh, and the motion is now sensitive, so you can like creep slowly, which is super nice. Tiny little quality of life things that are slowly making this thing come together. I'm gonna cut back my audio just a touch on the stream. So let's go. I'm gonna chop down the tree. Survival mode is hit or miss. Like right now, the conditions are not horrible. So it's not going to be a crazy panic to survive. So I can take my time and chop some wood here. I am using a controller as well. I'm trying to fully test out the the controller workflow. So far, so good. Let's grab some tinder. And I like to pick a spot for where my stuff is going to go right off the bat. Just because I can set my fire down once and then I'm good. It's always a little bit sketchy setting up on slopes though. But we'll do it. We will do it. I like putting the flint and striker on slot 5. I don't know why. I've just gotten extremely used to that. The game doesn't really tell you where you should put anything. It's up to you how you want to lay it out. The only thing that's a little bit restricting is that when the game starts, like your first 5 tools are kind of just... They're kind of just set in stone. There's no real getting around that, I would say. Let's see. Let's chop down this guy. He's kind of in the way. There's also a little bug where you'll notice as we get on these ridges. Oh, I can see a cabin in eyesight here. That's probably going to be buried. But there's a bug when you're on ridges, that the trees stick out of the ground. So if you look real closely... Okay, you don't need to look that closely. Some of these are hovering. I don't know why that is. Yeah, I can't actually really... I haven't figured out what's causing that. I mean, an obvious solution is just to jam every tree into the ground like another foot or 2. But that feels wrong for some reason. I would rather find out why it is doing that. I like creating these like little piles too. It just makes me happy. Knowing that I have a stash nearby. Oh, that's so much better with the fine grain motion. You can really control where stuff gets laid down, which is pretty sweet. I like that a lot. Yeah, so you can really control your motion now. That is actually too funny that cabin is just on the side of that hill. It's not supposed to do that, for the record. There is code that says only put a cabin somewhere that's flat, but that clearly is not working. So, I'm not really sure how to deal with that currently. It's not top priority. Maybe it should be, but someone did report it in the bugs. So I have heard you, definitely. I should probably tell some people I'm streaming. I did not post it anywhere, so I'm just gonna copy this link. Copy link and throw it in the Discord. Streams? Do I have a streaming? I do have a streaming. Yep. So, yeah, well, I'm going to be doing a playthrough, not really looking at the ice fishing too much right yet. But I'll do a playthrough after that it has, everything filled out in a skill tree so we can actually see how that plays as well. Oh, that's not doing the right action. So, so actually, I will chop the branches first. This is a big tree. This is about as big as they get in this game. Branches are out of reach. Let's saw down the tree. A couple little bugs with when the tooltips pop up. I have tried. Uh-oh, here we go. Sometimes they get really stuck. We went for a slide. Ooh, someone said when you stand on it that you fall through the tree. I'm gonna I might try that. It's gonna ruin this run, but I'm curious if I fixed that. I did update the like physics tick rate, it's called. So collisions should be better now. Branches are out of reach. Oh, this is another bug. I think I've spotted like 3 bugs already. But none of these are deal breakers, so the game is playable, just some things are annoying. What did they say? They said so if you like stand on it. Uh-oh. Ooh, and there's haptic feedback now, so that's kind of nice. So we saw this into logs and we stand on it. They said you can fall through the terrain. I don't know. It didn't happen. So I think that's fixed. Fingers crossed. I gotta get warm. I'm cold right now. I'm too cold for this. Let's I'm gonna throw some more wood on here real fast. We can stoke the fire as well. So yeah, there's haptic feedback on the controller now, which is super nice. So you get like a little tiny warning, right? You get a little warning as soon as you're about to dip into the red. So that's a nice little, definitely a nice little quality of life thing. I'm going to scoop up some snow. I think this one is fixed too. So before, you could see the mesh kind of dipping down, but the collision wouldn't change. So I think that's fixed too, which is sweet. All right, let's get some more wood. It's definitely best for me right now to stay as close to the fire as possible. You do kind of, you can maintain your temperature better that way. Oh, I need to sharpen my axe real soon. I'm gonna do that in a second here. I'll sit by the fire, sharpen up. These sound effects are very hard to get right. Based on how long it takes the tree to hit the ground. I'm not actually doing a physics calculation. I should be, I think. Right now I'm just trying to time the sound effect, which for obvious reasons is not, it's not working out exactly as planned. So I think I just want some more firewood here because now I'm out of firewood currently. Yeah, we'll do saw firewood. And then we will sharpen up the axe. I'm gonna make sure there's nothing in the debugger just yet. Yeah, all good. Nothing broken yet. Maybe we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe we drop one of these on here. See if that. Yeah, that gave us our magic number. I don't know how I feel about the magic number exactly. There are some magic numbers in this game that once you learn them, it makes the game easier. Which is good in a way. I want people to, you know, it's not all RNG, right? If it was all RNG, then you can't get good. If it's not RNG, it feels a little arbitrary, so. Interesting design decisions happening. So I do need some water. My temperature, whoa, my temperature is not even increasing. That is, that's tough. What can I do about that? Let's stoke the fire. And drop another one on here. See, it's freezing in storm. This is like maximum temperature conditions, right? Can I reach that from here? Yeah, I can reach that. Hell yeah. Get some water. Do. All right, we are good now. I could have sharpened this a little more, actually. So let's, I'm going to sit here and sharpen for a bit. Maybe get it up to 90, and then we'll be good. I want to chop down 3. I need probably 6 logs total. 1, 2, 3, maybe 7. We'll see. No, I think that's too many. I think I only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I need 6. And you get a feel for like how much wood you need, you know, as you play the game. I'm excited to see how the fishing will close the game loop a little bit better. Because right now it's kind of ad hoc. There's food rations in the public use cabins, which is fine. That was pretty good actually in terms of the sound, but it's a little contrived. Like you find these public use cabins. There are public use cabins. That is a real thing. You might find some like canned food and stuff, but not typically. And people, you typically bring your own food. You bring your own propane. Like, you know. You don't just use them. You don't just take advantage of what's there. You try to save, you know, conserve for anyone else who might need it. Really, that gave us 3 small logs. Interesting. Was that a large tree? Oh, I got more down here. I got tons. I think we're good. So let's build the lean-to. Get this going. This is gonna be really high. Let's start that over. So at least get a couple logs in before it gets real bad. We are freezing right now. All right, so let's. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm really freezing. How's this guy doing? 105, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could drop a 6th on here, I think. I like that now. So it actually collapses down. Before, the fire would kind of just float in a weird way, but now as it burns down, you throw another junk on it and it kind of collapses. Which is actually exactly what fires do in real life. As you throw more wood on it, it'll kind of break down and collapse the old stuff. Yeah, so let's see what else we got. Let's put up the rest of these. I'm gonna keep those logs there. I didn't know I had so much down here. I cut more wood than I needed, which is always a good situation to be in. It's always better to have more than you need. Definitely. So yeah, 1 out of 6. I think we'll need 2 more. So we can actually use 1 here. And there's some weird like floating artifacts. They're not supposed to do that. I refactored something recently and it's caused some weird floaty stuff to happen. So I will try to look into that. It wasn't supposed to do that. These branches are annoying me. Okay, cool. So, boughs. Let's place some boughs. How many do I have? 137. I should be good. Let's lock that. There we go. The locking mechanic is one of the nicest quality of life features in the game, I think. It's just like, if I don't have to be holding down a button, why am I holding it down? You know, if I know I'm going to do an action for a long period of time, doesn't really make sense. A lot of video games do that. They require you to hold it. But I think games these days are getting more intelligent about what players want to do, what's like annoying, and what's, you know, there's a difference between a mechanic being annoying and a mechanic being a little bit difficult. Like this, you kind of got to work for, you know, to actually cover the shelter takes a little bit of work. And I don't want to design that out. I want to keep that in because there's a payoff. There's a reward for doing that, you know? It was green a second ago. Can I get it green? No. It's funny, like, the way this should work out, the math should be perfect in theory, that you cover the whole thing completely. But I say in theory for a good reason. It never works out perfectly. So in this case, like, this right side is not fully covered before we start layering in the moss. I'm going to grab a drink, and I might mark where we're at on the map. Oops, burned myself. So haptic feedback is on, but I didn't get a notification then, which is kind of interesting. Not really sure why. Oh, I got it that time. I'm gonna do a little cheat. You can hack these things into firewood while you're sitting by the fire, which is like doesn't really make sense. I don't know if you could be sitting and doing this action. Maybe somebody very skilled in the ways of the bushcraft. So that happens occasionally where something falls through the terrain, and without really cranking up the physics interpolation even more, I'm not really sure how to deal with that. Yeah. Okay, we are gonna need to go out and get some more moss. Man, I really took a beating to my health. I just wasn't paying enough attention with the fire. I think I kept bumping into it. It's a little bit hard to tell sometimes if something's annoying or if it makes good design sense. That is kind of the double-edged sword of making mechanics that are difficult. That's enough, I think. 3? Did I just need 3 moss? Let's see. Need 1 more, I think. Alright. Yeah, right here. Cool, that's done. So now we're covered. Make it a nice cozy bed. That's probably good. I'm pretty sure Godot does this intelligently. Like, that should just be 1 draw call, but who knows? Who knows? I think I'm good. So the fire's got 10 hours. I should be able to sleep 8, no problem. Yeah, let's sleep. So if I do sleep, did I fix that? Yeah, I need to be covered. So let's sleep. Hopefully this all goes well. We see our fire's burning down. Hopefully it doesn't burn out. If math works out, then we're good. Nice. So we got a little bit of health back, which is good. I am going to keep this fire going. I don't think I want to move, like, I don't want to move home base. So we're going to keep this guy. Stoke the fire. 7.5 hours. I think that's good. I do want to check out this cabin. I feel like it's going to be really messed up. I'm not even sure if we're going to be able to walk in the door. But we can go seeking out another one. And usually when you're on a big ridge, it's very easy to spot them, so. Oh yeah, it feels much nicer with the, like, the graded movements. I was doing something wrong with, like, normalizing the motion vectors before. Basically, I think you don't want to normalize them at all. Okay, this is just too funny. Oh, this is funny. So I need to fix this. This is obviously messed up. It's supposed to detect deviations in height. Okay. This is hilarious. Can I reach that? Okay. I cannot reach those. Can I do something really silly where I get my pot and dump snow down? I don't think it'll work out that much. Oh, you can see my little hut off in the distance. That's kind of neat. All right, so I'm actually going to use this cabin as my kind of center waypoint now, and see if I can find another. That is a lot reloading. Let's see if we get any. Did we get any weird crashing? No, nothing. Good. Game seems more stable. Not sure exactly why, but I'm happy for it. But yeah, the LOD system breaks down after... I'm not on the highest level. I could go higher, but it really kills your computer's RAM. It uses like probably 2 gigs of RAM. I don't know if that's a lot anymore in gamer terms. Maybe people are just used to a video game using 2 gigs of RAM. But I try to avoid it if I can. Yeah, so that's the edge of the LOD. So if you get a certain type of map, you definitely do just see the edge of the world. I will be working on that, trying to make that better. Usually when you're up on these like hillsides, you can really see where that next cabin gets generated. But do I have water? I probably should drink some if I do. Oh, I didn't take any. I didn't take any. Oh, rookie mistake. It's always good to have at least some water on you. Because right as it stands, I'm going to need to spin around and go over this mountain to get back home. I don't know, we still got 22 hours left, so I still got lots of time. My problem now is I'm becoming dehydrated, so... If I spot the cabin, that would be awesome. If not, I'm soon going to have to head back. It seems like the physics server is working much better when you go on those boundaries. Before, there was a small but non-zero chance of just like falling through the world when you got hit a boundary. So that's good. Let's see what we see over here. I don't see a cabin. So I'm not sure where it could have plunked it. Maybe over there? Possibly. But I need to get back to home base, definitely. Definitely need to get back. It's kind of walking simulator at times like this. I didn't really want that to be the main design choice here, but is what it is. I think fast travel might ruin the experience, you know. Oh wow, I really ventured far from home. I thought I was up on that ridge that I saw that cabin. I should see the like floating cabin. Should be a dead giveaway. And the other thing I'm debating is if this shader is too intense. So what we're experiencing right now, this is the dehydration. This is the dehydration mechanic in full effect, and it is a little bit. I could dial that back maybe a touch. It's disorienting, but I don't want to give people motion sickness. I'm pretty sure my fire might be out at this point. No, I see a little something flickering over there. Maybe we're still good. It's not the end of the world if your fire goes out. That's not, you know, too bad. You can always reload. What just buzzed? Oh, does this reduce health when you're dehydrated? Couldn't remember if it does or not. I don't think so. Oh, it does. You do lose some health slowly. So, I can't. This must be the highest difficulty. Let's drink some water. Okay. Well, that was stupid. I should have filled it up first. Day 2? I think I am going to survive day 2, hopefully. Okay. Let's see what we got. Consumables. We can eat some rations. That's fine. It would be so nice to get another... Oh, I do have water on me. I think I was just being stupid. I think you need to have your hands free in order to drink it. So I probably shouldn't have wasted it. Yeah, I have more water. I'm good. We can sharpen this guy up while we wait here for our water to cook, to boil. All right, 100%. Nice. Okay. We're doing good. Another night of sleep, and I should get my health kind of back to where I want it to be. No more rations. Food is going to be the problem. I think we might survive, but we really need to find another food source soon. So, cabin is going to be our only chance since we can't ice fish. But I'm very excited to see how ice fishing opens that up, which is why I'm going to want to do another run eventually using it. And let's make sure I don't lose my way. So I'm going directly north of camp right now. You can add more markers. Like, I think that's a fine way to get to traverse the game. I don't see a good reason to take that away. So for instance, now I can mark this location, marker 3, and I can use this as a waypoint to get back to my other one, if that makes sense. And if you were really sneaky, you could label them, or you could toggle the color on them. So there is going to be a compass, and in a weird way, the compass is going to take away from that experience of trying to navigate. But maybe some people really would like that. So I think it's a good option. Okay, this is kind of stupid venturing so far from home. A little bit stupid. I just really need a food source. You can't really do more than a day without finding a food source, so. And I gotta make sure I don't venture too far from that waypoint, otherwise I'm gonna lose this round. Oh, I do see a cabin, but that's the one on the hill. That one's no bueno. I think I have enough, stats to just search around for a little bit more. See what I see. What the heck is that? That might be a cabin in the distance. Hard to tell. Can't be sure. Come on. See, I've totally lost my waypoint now. I might put one here. And this is kind of the intention of this mechanic. Like, I'm teetering on lost right now. And it is a little unnerving. It's a little bit unnerving. Like, I know I need to get back to base camp soon. Despite my lack of success in finding another food source. I know I gotta go south. So the only thing that's kind of saving me a little bit is just navigationally. I know I need to go south. But yeah, it's time to get back. Otherwise, I'm screwed. Oh shit! I'm actually changing plans. I'm gonna light a fire right now. I screwed myself over. Let's do tinder. Let's get this going. I don't have my pot either. Uh-oh. Not good. Oh, shit. All right. Am I carrying any firewood? No. Ah, shit. You can carry firewood. Note to self. It's a mechanic that you should take advantage of. Definitely. Uh-oh. I might lose this round. Shoot. What a brutal game. Well, it was nice knowing you. It was nice knowing you, round. Oh, I'm so close. I think I'm done. Okay. Oh, you died. Okay. Night slept 1. I'm genuinely impressed, actually, with some of these numbers. And let's see, did we trip any errors? We do get this one. I don't think this crashes the game. I might do another test now on the actual Steam game. But what I'm going to do with the Steam game, I'm going to drop in the completed skill tree. We'll do one more test, and then I will call it a day. All right. Launching from Steam this time. So, this time I'm going to take the auger and fishing rod, and I'm going to try to do without the food ration. That does add a good chunk of weight. We're going to take 3 bait. Let's take 6 bait. 5 bait. A couple of 1 water, I guess. I can only take 1 water. And we'll do 2 days as well. Let's see if I can do the 2 days. I want to... Survivalist is tough. I think that tuning is okay right now. Okay. I'd like to take the bedroll because it saves you a little bit of time in setting up the bed of boughs, but I don't have the room for it. So I'm actually just going to try to get my bearings here. Cold and windy. All right, we got a little lucky on the temperature. It's not horrible. Oh, I kind of want to get up to that ridge. Yeah, let's go up that way. I don't know how far we're going to get. Oh yeah, so our motion right now is giving us a good amount of temperature increase. If you catch it right, you know, there's no clouds, you got this nice and sunny. You can maintain your temperature just by running around. You use up your energy faster, so there's a give and take there. Just like in real life, that would happen. I can't remember if you dehydrate faster when you're running. That would make sense. But I think I didn't want too many compounding stat things happening. Alright, so our temperature is kind of leveling off here. We'll see. We do probably have a little bit of exploration time before. We might have another hour. I'm just hoping to find a lake. We did find one. Oh, awesome. We got lucky. I think that's a lake down there. And I think it's going to be deep enough just by the looks of the color of it. So this should be good. I'm excited. We will have to try to time things properly. Let's see. Actually, let's bust out the auger now. There's a little bug there that I've been kind of flicking around. Ice is too thick. Let's see if can we actually ice fish here? I'm gonna be a little disappointed if we can't. Too thick, too thick. We're like right in the middle of it now. Oh, it's too thick. The ice is too thick here. This pond is not deep enough. Okay. Interesting. Let's keep going. Temperature's fine for now. This could end up being a bad decision. We'll find out. Weird little visual artifact there. Not looking good. So I thought I tuned that pretty good, but maybe I'm requiring the pond to be too... Yeah, we're in a storm now. I think my luck kind of just ran out for being able to navigate. Temperature's holding. It's holding for now. We will settle down somewhere here in a sec. Well, it's 4 hours, 3.5 hours have been awake now. I'm hoping over this ridge there's another pond. Oh, that really sucks. That one's not deep enough. So, I think that's a real thing that could happen, right? These shallow kind of little lakes. Well, there is one over there, and there's a cabin here. Oh, let's go that way. I want to kind of peek over this hill just to see. Oh, by the way, someone did inform me that trying to sleep in a cabin is a bad idea. Okay, so there are... Okay, we can definitely fish out that way. Interesting. Definitely, I can see the water. So, wherever you can see the water, you can definitely fish. But that one is just frozen solid. That one is just totally frozen solid. And I suspect this one will be too. Because these are just like shallow little... little ponds. I have a feeling that this is going to be so buried that you can't get in there. We'll find out. Because it's like right in the side of a mountain. I don't know why it's generating that way. Like I said, there is logic to prevent that, but apparently that logic is not working. The door is always above ground. That part's right. I guess it's just not, the search radius is not, oh, God. I don't think this is doable. Maybe. I'm gonna block myself in here. I'm basically at the ceiling here. Yeah, I don't think this is happening. Oh yeah, I can't dig any deeper than this. Okay. Alright, well, whatever. Really need to fix that. That may need to be fixed more urgently, because that kind of ruins the run a little bit. We'll think about that. I don't know if I can do it today. Yeah, it's too deep here. It's too thick. It's probably not going to end well. And every now and then the messages just make no sense. I don't know. I need to cook some fish, huh? Why does it say that? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, this is about to get not good. I think I'm about to die. I probably can swap that one out for now. Maybe I need an auto run button. Oh, we are out of water. Yeah. Not quite as satisfying as I thought it would be. Alright, let's, we're gonna abandon this run. I think there's a bit of a, it's not a bug, there's no, you know, there's no software glitch here. I say as there's 48 errors. Once again, I don't think those actually crash the game. There is something wrong with this thing here. And I don't know if I can fix this today. I gotta go soon. Find cabin position. There's something wrong with this algorithm. Check at least 4 pixels from center position. Cabin find. What's cabin find? What is that? Map, cabin find. All right, let's take a look. If we go to HUD, it's under map. Oh, it's here. That one uses the same shader. Okay, scale is 100. Scale is 200. Okay, the scale is different. Maybe I need even a higher scale. I think I need even a higher scale. No, wait, that should make sense. Yeah, I think that's the right scale. That's fine. So what's wrong with this? Cabin find rect show. Okay. Set check position is the center. Sweep at a radius from the player character. Okay. Yeah, that seems right. Center X. The location which is being searched is the door. I ideally should only be lower from there. Agreed. So I'm going to search 5x5 region of pixels around the center. Maybe this is just, maybe that just needs to be put way down. Let's see. Probably clamping this height incorrectly. Oh, R is the max slope. R is the maximum slope. What? I thought R was the height. Let's see. I think what I need to do is bring this guy in. Bring this guy in and then run it and see. What the heck is going on here? So red is height. So we did find a cabin. I'm going to turn on debug too, just so I can see where that cabin goes. So it finds it right away, like, boom. Ah, this might be the problem. So, I don't understand how it's... Oh, because I'm looking at the difference. I should be looking at just the absolute value of it. Oh, okay. I think I can fix it. So right now I'm looking at the difference. I should just straight up check. It should be less than a threshold. That's fully red. Let's say, what if it's like, I don't know, water found, slope found. Let's do this. If we do... We're going to say not slope found and not water found. I think this should fix it. We want to just see if color red is greater than, I don't know, some threshold. 0.3. Slope found equals true. Break. All right, let's try that. That might do it. I forgot what the red was. I thought the red channel was the height, but it's the slope. Which makes so much more sense. That makes so much more sense. Oh, okay. It should struggle. No, it didn't struggle. Oh, okay, so put it somewhere else. Question is, where did it put it? Cabin found. Where is it? Where's the cabin? I also want to see how well the slope detector is working. It's flat right now. Oh, this is not working at all. What happened to my shader? Oh, this doesn't update all the time. Okay. I see. I'm gonna do this for now. Because I want to actually see what this shader does. Process. Oh, good. Okay. So, that's pretty good, actually. Oh. Oh, because it scanned again. Ah, okay. I see. I still just can't see it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm gonna go this way. Let's see, did this work? I'm hopeful. It's a little optimistic. And hopefully we don't die before that point, but I can actually turn on stats just to lock those in place. Now I'm a little skeptical because we are on like a huge ridge here. So how in the world... Oh, but it's flat-ish here. Okay. Interesting. There is a bit of color there. Let's see, did this work? Is it close to working? It's close. It's close to working. All right, let's go even lower. Let's go to 0.2. Ooh, okay, 0.2. Oh, I think this will be a good bug fix. I don't know why I'm still taking the auger and fishing line and everything. I'm not really doing a run here. I'm doing a debug. Oh, it's searching. It's searching, it's searching, it's searching. It's like it's stuck. Is it okay for it to be stuck? Oh, that is interesting. Okay. It found one. Okay, interesting. Is that a problem? I don't know if that's a problem or if that's actually a good thing. So, the way it's written, there's a chance you just don't find a cabin? There it is. Let's see if that location even remotely makes sense. I'm looking for a region of 5 pixels that have almost no height deviation. So maybe that is just, it could be rare depending on what world you drop into. It could be rare. This looks promising. This looks promising. Alright, well, that's something. Interesting. There's also maybe some tomfoolery I could do with like creating a floor and then rejecting the terrain mesh and doing a whole bunch of nonsense like this, but this is functional. Okay. All right, that's good. I'm going to jump off the stream. I have to run anyway soon. For those of you watching in the future, I think the cabin's generating in random places. For those of you who don't know, if you would like to see something funny, occasionally the cabins used to like get eaten by the water. Not good. Right? But it should be good now. So anyways, for those who dropped by, thank you for dropping by during the stream. I'm going to try to do these as I do updates, as I do playtests. Otherwise, those people watching in the future, play the game. Check it out on Steam Playtest. Let me know if there's any bugs. That really helps me narrow in on what to work on. So